What is going on, everyone? We are back with another potential test in MLB 16, the show. Today we're going to be testing a member of the Diamondbacks, and it's actually going to be a pitcher, only the second pitcher we have done, but it's going to be none other than Archie Bradley, a 23-year-old righty, 6'4", 225, A potential, 72 overall, a .142 MLB service so far. He played a little bit last season. You see some of his numbers there. The stamina a little low, but he's got pretty good K numbers. He went 2-3 last year, pitched 35 innings, 22 walks, 23 strikeouts, 5.8 ERA, and a 1.63 WHIP. So the walks a little high, the ERA definitely high, but he is satisfied as he's in the rotation. 72 overall, one of the lower overalls I think that we've tested. So we'll see how much he grows. End of season number 1. Let's see, what did he move up to? Started at a 72, and he's going to end at a 76. So nice growth there from Archie Bradley. He picks up 4 for his hit, 4 for his K, also 4 for walks, -1 for his home runs. Looks like he gave up a few home runs, but he's going to go up with his clutch and control 3, and then his fielding stats all go up 3, except for fielding that goes up 2, but the fielding stats don't really matter. We're focusing on the pitching one. So he goes 7-11, 146 innings, 81 walks, 132 strikeouts, 5.61 ERA, and a 1.7 WHIP. So the WHIP actually gets worse. ERA still way too high, and the walks at least to strikeout ratio wasn't too bad. He is going to be happy though, so he's picking up a +2 because he's mostly happy because he's in the rotation. He thinks he should only be depth, and it looks like otherwise he's only really worried about being healthy. Individual performance is okay. He's meeting that expectation, so not too bad. Still pretty lower rated, but let's go now. End of season number 2. What is he going to move up to after this season? And he's up to an 80, so wow, he has gone up 8 overall in 2 seasons, +5 for his hits, +7 for his Ks, 5 for walks, 3, 3, and 2 for home runs, clutch, and control. Fielding, again, all go up 3 and 2, but he is making some nice progress here in these first 2 seasons. He's all the way up to an 80 overall. If he keeps that up, he could be a 90, over 90 by the time we get done with these 5 seasons. He goes 12-9 in this season, 193 innings, 83 walks, 201 strikeouts, a 3.92 ERA, much better, and the WHIP way down 1.37 as well. So he made huge strides in this season. Obviously, the win-loss not as good, but that's obviously dependent on the team. But he almost throws 200 innings, throws 200 strikeouts. Very good for him there. He is still going to be happy, only picking up 1 overall bump in that one, though, this time, as he looks like still just happy about his team role. Still okay with his contract. That is probably going to change after this season. So now, end of season number 3, he was at an 80. What is he at now? Only up to an 82, as he still is going to be keeping up in most of the stats here. +4 hits and Ks, +6 against his walks, +4 against his home runs, 2 against clutch, and +3 in control. His fielding stats are all going to go up too, but interesting enough, which we didn't see any change in Luis Severino, the other pitcher we did. His stamina has not changed at all, which to me, it seems like as you progress, it seems like your stamina would change a little bit, but maybe not. Either way, he goes 9-13 this season, so a worse win-loss record. 187 innings pitched, 77 walks, 198 strikeouts, 4.28 ERA, 1.47 WHIP. So any pitch goes down a little bit, but his walk to strikeout ratio does get better. The ERA does go back up a little bit, but that is obviously still a little bit reliant on his teammate help. He is going to be just satisfied though as he is. There you go. There's the time. He's unhappy with his salary, but everything else is pretty good, so we'll fix that after this year. Now after season number 4, just 2 more seasons to go. What's he going to move up to now? Up to an 86. Not bad. He goes up yet again. He gets +2 to his hits and Ks, +3 to walks, +1 to home run, +3 to his clutch and control, and +3 to all of his fielding stats except 2 to reaction. So still progressing very nicely. Archie Bradley up to an 86, still just 26 years old. So you can see nothing goes down this year. Everything has continued to go up. Hasn't really progressed. Nothing's really been too crazy. His Ks are getting pretty good, though. He's up to an 84 in his Ks. He goes 9-14, so another bad season, win-loss, but 193 innings pitched, 76 walks, 199 strikeouts, 4.06 ERA, 1.41 WHIP. So the innings are getting pretty consistent. The walks are improving. The strikeouts are hanging out right there around 200, but the ERA and the WHIP still a little bit high. The ERA definitely high. You'd like to see that under 4, but I don't know. It could be dependent, again, as I said, on the team. He is going to be happy, though, so he's picking up a +1 to his overall. He's happy with his contract and his team role, and it looks like he's moved himself up to expecting an all-star level performance, which he is meeting, so all good things there, picking up +1. So final season now, what is he going to end up at? At an 86. He is now an 86. He stays at an 86. Gets +2 to his hit, +3 to Ks, +4 to walks, +1 to home run, +3 to clutch, +3 to control, and then gets +2 across the board for his fielding, except for reaction, where he gets +3. So interesting enough here, he gets pluses again across the board pretty much for all the stats that do change: stamina, velocity, and break. apparently do not change. So interesting that he's still just an 86 overall. So we'll have to see here in his, well, we'll get to that in a second. But let's take a look at his stats here. 10-11 win-loss, 187 innings pitched, 70 walks, 189 strikeouts, 4.36 ERA, 1.45 WHIP. So ERA and WHIP continuing to be in. It looks like he maybe got hurt. No, actually no, because 187, that's still within. That's only 6 off the 193. So he looks like didn't really get hurt at all. I think the first season he was in and out of the rotation a little bit, so that's not too much. But here we go. This is why he did not grow. He is unhappy. He expects to be the ace of the team, which is interesting because they have Zach Greinke, and he's actually, I think, the second or third best pitcher currently on this squad. So that is an odd expectation for Archie Bradley to have, in my opinion. The contract expectations obviously going back up. So that is why he's really an 87, but he's unhappy. So Archie Bradley, I don't know. He went up 14 points throughout this whole thing, but you can see the ERA and the WHIP never really that great. He isn't much of an innings hog as his stamina is only a 73. So I'd say he's a pretty good third or fourth starter, but the thing you got to worry about here is, I guess maybe because he had A potential, he thinks he should be the ace, which he's not an ace. Only an 86 overall. He doesn't have the attributes or the numbers to prove that he's an ace, so that is something you got to think about. So I don't know. I guess I would suggest him, but not as a top flight pitcher. I think Luis Severino is much better than Archie Bradley, and definitely don't give up a lot if you need to get Bradley. If you are doing a Diamondbacks franchise, definitely keep him because he does grow, and he obviously still is only 27, so he does have a lot of room to grow yet, but he's not necessarily a full-on yes, absolutely go and get this guy and use him in your franchise. So Archie Bradley, done with the potential test. As I say every episode, this series is for you, the viewer, so let me know in the comments down below who you want to see come up next in the potential test, and I will use them in a future episode. Otherwise, that is going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and give it a like. I would really appreciate it, and subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.